Oh, look at that. Yes, indeed. Cosita preciosa, mi amor. Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lasses. Welcome to the... I am so happy to see you here today. I can barely contain my happiness. You're gonna stay here forever, right? Sorry, getting ahead of myself. Welcome to a beautiful place of learning. I figured that we all want to learn about science and knowledge and space and stuff, and what better place to do it? No, not the academy, not the bogus like that. We're gonna go to Facebook, or Meta, or whatever it's called. Enjoy Facebook science. Mwah.
And if you aren't subscribed, Mango is going to cry. Isn't that right? Yes, indeed. Manipulate them into subscribing.
Dear God, my channel is really going downhill.
I don't know who needs to hear this,
When it starts like that, usually none.
but ditch the toxic chemicals and go natural. Your skin is your largest organ. Everything you put on your body goes in your body, absorbed through your skin. Soap, skincare, moistures, perfume, hair, beauty products, deodorant. I'll include toothpaste. I put toothpaste on my skin. I don't know how to use this product.
Okay, so if I just smear a little bit of barbecue sauce on my skin, I don't have to have dinner. Isn't this beautiful? Why do they even give you IV drops in the hospital? They can smear you with beautiful. Pharaoh Hanant and Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. Nailed it. Wow, is this a thing that's being passed around? Like really? Is this just a very intricate ad for like anti-aging cream or some garbage?
So here is the Earth, but it's not only flat, it's like a little drop in a bunch of different, adjacent worlds, and I'm guessing the sun is what melts it out from the massive ice cap, and we cannot see the ice wall from anywhere. It's beautiful. I love this theory.
Research shows that people with Rh negative blood type are not from planet Earth. Research. My source? Trust me, bro. I am very trustworthy. Oh my God, you just have to trust me. What's even the point of this conspiracy? Like, what's the goal here? I don't even understand the motive. Your food and water remembers conversations you have around it. Alright, let's dig into this baby. Water holds memory, and all food has water content. Every loving thing you say, every argument or mean thing you say is imprinted into the food and water around it. This is why food tastes better when it's made with love. IG connecting consciousness. This is such...
Oh, Stacy, better not say mean things to your hot dog or it's gonna smell like wet garbage.
Is this just a really bad chef trying to blame their food smelling bad on their guests being toxic?
This dog just ran out chasing a raccoon. The owner reported in 1960. Some loggers found it 20 years later. He turned to stone. This is not going to sit well with your dinosaur believers.
Dinosaur believe. Okay.
That believe they're 400 million years old.
Or, I don't think that's like turned to stone. It's more like mummified within a stump. Turning to stone and simply being mummified or very dried are very different concepts, but I don't expect you to know that. Oh my God, I'm so sassy today. I have a lot of burns. Did you know instant noodles contain wax coating, which is also used in styrofoam containers? This is why instant noodles don't stick to each other while cooking. Our body need up to 2 days to clean the wax. Make sure you stop eating a pack of noodles for at least 3 days after a session of noodles. This wax can cause cancer. Share if you care. That's right, if you don't share and like this, you are a soulless heathen. But if you do share it, you're fighting against the satanic noodles. This is so dumb. Captain America movie 2011 Times Square. Corona on the left, virus on the right, a mask above the car. This is called predictive programming. It is widely used in the entertainment industry as the mass mind control tool to make the population more obedient of planned future events. Okay, we have one really big and famous beer brand who just happens to share a name, a mask that is used in theater, and that virus in the background is actually a pasta commercial.
I'm being programmed by pasta. Those darn Italians and their pasta... conspiracies.
The flat earth and the map is fake. It is impossible to fly from Japan to America. You have to travel from America to Asia to Japan. So the World War II Japan attack USA is a lie. It is impossible. Get the freaking license and just do it. You can try it yourself. It's so freaking easy. Well, it takes a little bit of effort, but you can get like a boat license or like become a pilot, and you can just freaking do it. Oh, Mr. Beast, 42 million views in a day. I remember I'd be excited if a video broke 10 views lemao. I'm literally living the life of 13-year-old me would dream of every night, and I'm super grateful. Yay!
Nice view, bot. There is only 7 million people in the world. Next time, try to make it more realistic. Oh my god, my brain is so voluptuous. I am the smartest man in this room.
Hidden in plain sight. Nice wink also. So you see, this little, what is it, leprechaun basketball creature is the same as Satan. It's uncanny. Same collar, same horn, same...
Ooh, it's obviously the same. Can you even tell the difference?
Book burning event. What to expect? Start having your children check out library books from their schools now. Ones you do not want in our schools. Oh my God, what kind of unlikable mom has done this? At the school board meeting, we'll have a fire pit in the parking lot, and we'll burn every last one of them you bring. Yes, at the end of the year, we will have to pay for them, but this year, no one will be able to check them out. Feel free to bring marshmallows and a stick.
This is just a hassle. You're gonna have to pay for them. They'll just buy new, fresh books instead. But you stop people from checking out books from a library from a year, you're the equivalent of an obnoxious 5-year-old. Dear God. Bizarre fact. Ooh, who wants to bet that this is bizarre because it is not a fact? Let's find out together, shall we? Oh, it's connecting consciousness again. It's BS. It is against the law to interact with dolphins unless you are at an aquarium, zoo, theme park, etc. The reason for this is not to protect dolphins.
Okay, let's see what we dig into today.
But to stop humans from developing connections with mammals that are actually smarter than us. Dolphins have a cerebral cortex that is 40% larger than humans and have their own language which we are unable to comprehend. It is considered that dolphins may have knowledge about Atlantis, Lemuria, etc., which generally is hidden from the public via the Vatican archives.
You don't think dolphins were carrying out this secret knowledge and could actually communicate? I mean, they do have their own language. But not like that, perhaps. If they actually carry this secret knowledge, do you think no human ever has had a contact with a dolphin in the wild? Like, really?
Never be afraid to try something new. Remember, amateurs built the Ark, professionals built the Titanic. Yeah, this is, you know, one is also considered kind of fiction and a spiritual text, and the other one is, you know, a tragic event. But, you know, yeah, sure.
This is a cattle tag. It's how ranchers keep track of the cattle. This is a QR code. It's how governments keep track of people they own. What do you mean keep track of? Do you have a driver's license? There you go. They have your picture and security number. What do you think? Those things are made by the government. Like, Jesus, dude.
It's not a coincidence. Everything you were taught is a lie. Look, here's the human brain, and here is East Antarctica. And if you flip it around, it looks like a brain. This proves that it's a lot of they hide things from us. Yes. Yay! Did you know spinning your oils in a clockwise motion gets the molecules activated and spinning in the same direction as your DNA? As you spin the boo!
If you don't believe flat Earth is true, why get angry? Isn't that like getting mad at Star Trek for not being true? This must be like the most horrible comparison ever. No, here's the difference, okay? You can be upset as spaghetti that a work of fiction isn't true because it would be kinda cool, right? But that's not the same thing, because every piece of pseudoscience basically leads to stuff. It's like a gateway drug, but for dumbassery, right? So if you start believing in flat Earth, for example, then you're one step closer to, for example, believing in things that are actually harmful, like anti-vax, weird conspiracy theories, ignoring doctors' advice, etc., etc. It's not that flat Earth in itself might do that much harm, at least to society as a whole, but it leads down a road where pseudoscience is widely accepted, and pseudoscience is typically quite harmful when it comes to many areas, even though maybe not specifically this one as much. I'm not particularly angry. For me, it's just good content. I just kind of laugh about it.
Did you know?
Oh, what did I not know? Please tell me, good sir. Jimi Hendrix, along with Bob Marley, Prince, and John Lennon, all tuned their music to a specific frequency of 432 hertz. It is known as the beat of the earth. It has substantial healing benefits, and ancient Egyptian and Greek instruments were discovered tuned to exactly this. You do realize that a frequency is a tone in music? So if you play something at specifically 400 blah 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 hertz, that's gonna be one single note. So it's gonna be their entire music is this. That's not what it sounds like. You're full of bogus. This is so dumb.
Ever wonder why a rainbow is shaped like a dome? Well, here's your answer. There can be no other explanation. Wow.
Your heart generates an electromagnetic field that reaches several feet outside your physical body. People can feel you. Well, I guess that last sentence is actually true, but not because of the one before it. I suppose every piece of matter has gravity as well, but doesn't mean that we feel it because it's so incredibly small.
I'm just going to leave this here. You can vaccinate your kids and then hold a raw potato to the wound where the needle entered, and it will suck the toxins in the vaccine out, leaving the only non-toxic part. It's great pharma.
Wow. You know what? I will accept potato placebo if it means anti-vaxxers start vaccinating their kids. Honestly, yeah, if you believe this, please do it. If you actually go get vaccinated, you can hold all the potatoes you want to your body. Just do it, please. This is beautiful. Everyone is happy. Defense officials announce new UFO task force.
This is the ultimate purpose of the manufactured COVID crisis and mandatory vaccines, to bump all of us to make room for the arrival of the alien population.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, typically not.
Anyone know how to get nanotechnology cells out of my nose? I couldn't help it, but I was forced to do a nasal swab test for work, and now I feel parts of my DNA actually changing. Can someone please help me, because the doctors actually think I'm joking? Please, can anyone help me?
Same thing here. I just want to go for the potato method. I just say that something does it, and they're like, ooh, and then they think the placebo worked, and it's fine. Yeah, eat a potato. That changes your DNA back. It's fine. Think about it. Oh, I will. The real reason why they removed lead paint. Lead paint was banned not because children were eating paint chips, but rather how well it absorbed blah blah radiation. Why do you think you wear a lead vest while getting x-rayed? Lead is highly effective in providing, yeah, but there's also a thing like heavy metal poisoning. So, here we got pyramids and eyes. Humans were more advanced spiritually and technologically in the distant past than we are today. Trust me. I wrote this on Facebook. Due to malevolent forces manipulating humanity, true history is suppressed, and we are told by owned education systems that we are not the height of science and technology. This is not true. Okay, based on what? Is this like pure speculation, or have you actually found something that supports it? Because I don't see much apart from like a random painted picture of a pyramid. Astroworld was a test run. We see now what happens through the shot when a certain frequency is broadcast. Instant violent insanity. Flu shots in space. Woo! Two of the biggest hoaxes of all time in one place. Space and vaccines. What? What do you mean? Look up! That's not... You can... Oh, okay.
Gotta love their dedication to fooling the ignorant masses. I wonder if it's truly in space, but that's how my mind works. I am like so quirky, and I can ask basic questions a 5-year-old would, but not even a 5-year-old would come to this garbage conclusion. But yay!
These people, man, these people. Alien invasion via vax. Polish scientist that I am not going to mention. He discovers eggs in vax samples and watches them hatch into aluminum, bromine, and carbon creatures with extremely long tails. And they divide and multiply with gravity. Come on.
The poisons are radiating via computer screens. Horrible. At times I get passively jabbed by interacting online with jabbed/passively jabbed persons, and then have to quickly detox, probably with potatoes. Even the designers of the kill jab don't know about jab poison vibes radiating via computer screens.
Are you telling me that you can just sit and play video games and you get automatically vaccinated? That's freaking beautiful if that was the case. Disclaimer, this is a joke. Because apparently I have to clarify that. It used to be, you know, women were attracted to your strength because you could defend them from dinosaurs. This feels like a Marvel Universe timeline that's just wrapped in on itself and just like a baboosh.
I must laugh out loud when my son, who's minoring in history of the USA, tells me that they don't even mention the Sumerians, the Tartarians, and the Nephilim. Everything we taught is a lie designed to keep you sleeping and zombie walking in their disgusting central banking scheme where money isn't even real.
Well, I mean, money is kind of like literally a social construct, but so... kind of, but not the way you say it is.
Get your briefcase, grab your Starbucks, and get going on your GOB.
That stands for yep. Oh, heck yeah, baby. That's a conspiracy.
Pay your taxes and shh, don't look over there. There's a pyramid with your eyeball that's watching your butt as you go to your GOB.
The moon is artificial, and I can prove it. You believe the earth is flat? I believe the moon is flat. You believe in the earth? One truth is holding humanity back from its true potential. We are pure energy, and every city structure has been erected by the elites to steal our energy. Okay, I'm guessing this is more like crystal-y kind of stuff, but E equals to MC squared is a thing that exists. Matter to energy. It's literally a thing in physics, but I don't think that's the kind of energy you're referring to. But, you know, you can... There are books about this, like real books.
Have you ever wondered why Washington, D.C. was also built on a swamp and why its on street an owl and a pentagram are drawn as the flag of Tartarius in the St. Petersburg swamp? Oh my god, did you ever wonder why these patterns? Oh my, it all makes sense now. I found this in Google Maps and it's the shape of something and I searched really hard and I'm seeing equivalencies that don't exist and that proves that things are actually real and it's probably being controlled by butterflies.
COVID-19 vacations and mandates are killing us in the land of free. Our rights have been taken away. Wow, this is very convincing. My god, did you have your 5-year-old draw this with a crayon? So look here. Martian bacteria are exactly like Earth-stage babies. But we haven't found bacteria on Mars. And even if we did, I doubt that will be the case. What is this even supposed to suggest? We're all Martian boogers in the end? Cool. I am glad you mentioned PMS. My friend just told me the other day PMS is actually a spirit that we have given the name of PMS. She struggled with this horribly for years until the Holy Spirit revealed this to her. We must cast the spirit down in Jesus' name. What do you mean? What practical action is that? What do you mean cast it down? You yell when someone has a period? What? What are you talking about? What do you... What? No!
The discovery of the world's earliest pyramids is the Kola Peninsula that confirmed the existence of an ancient civilization on Russian territory. The civilization likely predates the Egyptian civilizations by a long time. Archaeological excavations of the Kola Peninsula's pyramids, which are believed to be at least 2 times older,
that choice of words just makes me cringe.
Then the Egyptian pyramids have been resumed last year. It is still not known by whom or how they were built.
They're what is known as mountains. Oh, and that picture was taken in the Faroe Islands, not Russia. Everything is just a little squeeze it together. It can't... You know when you have a puzzle and you have 2 pieces that don't fit together, but you beat the crap out of it until they fit? This is kind of my feeling with a lot of these conspiracies. It's just like, oh, there's a little piece here somewhere. Here's something completely random. Proof! This is what could have been in meltology. It's a city and it melted? It makes more sense to me. A melted building created this crater rather than a space meteor crashing. So wait a second, you believe that a house can be like magically combusted and turn into lava somehow from nothing without any energy source, but rocks without gravity can't possibly move and smack into other rocks. One is more far-fetched than the other.
People forget that Christ and Mary were real people who had living bloodlines which would still exist today. Anyone from these bloodlines would obviously carry the same facial features, eyes, eyebrows, nose, lips, etc. With Kaylin McGaney from Fox News, it's amazingly how easy it is to see. You know, it's also I'm comparing a painting to a random picture from different angles, and one of them is also a painting that's not actually a photograph and heavily influenced by the style of the time. But yeah!
First same-sex marriage taking place in Northern Ireland. Congrats to Blorp and Blorp. That is amazing. I'm placing bets on the time it takes for one of them to frick a real man. I'm not sure you understand. Oh, I understand. There is no such thing as lesbianism. Two women cannot do the naughties. No more than licking ice cream or inserting a feminine product as naughties. These women are just confused, brainwashed victims of liberals. They will both end up with men. Bet. Oh, I am so willing to bet. Okay, please contact me. I am so down to bet on this. I mean, I'm not even hesitating. Please, this is such easy money. Come on, please. End Times Preacher says that an alien imitated her husband. Then it tried to have naughties with her, and then it claimed to be Xerxes. And then Jesus got involved, and then the alien turned out to be a reptile with a posse of gargoyles. God can confirm. Twitter said it. This is confirmed.
It is possible that the vaccine interferes with the protein transcription process and prevents us from reincarnating when we decompose after we die. God would not be able to recognize the sequence and we would not be able to enter heaven. Of all the kind of weird-ass arguments I've seen about vaccines, this kind of takes at least one of the cakes. There are a lot of cakes in this case, but this is at least one of them. Oh, those women making use of the bzzz on themselves are toying with hell. When you die and eventually end up in hell, demons will insert hot iron or a hot rod into your private parts and torture you and you have no strength left in you. They will keep doing it and will never allow you to rest. So hell is just like a hardcore BDSM party. Alright, cool.
By the way, oh my god, if you don't give a crap what this random person has to say, the VIP ticket to hell, they can be found in the description now. I'm holding it upside down, but that's okay because it's down below. Get yours today. Very fun. I find it very suspicious that COVID seems to only be targeting people who didn't get that ridiculous vaccine. Has anybody else noticed this? Why is everybody only those to stand up to the government?
of a sudden, why is this virus attacking the people who are, like, not even bothering with the immune stuff? I'd wonder why. Why are only the people without seatbelts getting overly murdered in car accidents? It's so mysterious.
It all started step by step. COVID is a bioweapon created in a lab. China Fossey funded it under oath. Rand Paul is also Dr. Hammer. You haven't watched the courtroom. What the frick is this text? Oh my god, I'm not reading this. Why is there so much text? Oh, it's all in caps. And there's no punctuation in all the caps. What? Oh no, there are a couple. I can see a couple of punctuations. Good job. Good job. Symbolism. It's everywhere. In Blorp. You just need to know what you're looking for. Satanic cults.
Yes, you see, this guy's wearing a shoe and jeans. And there is a boat here. And the dude is there. Wow. Satan confirmed.
They are using your eyes as cameras. Yes, anything you see, they see.
Dear God. Okay, first off, no, the bandwidth wouldn't hold up. It would require such insane amounts of data. Secondly, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that my life isn't interesting enough to anyone to wanna watch it 24/7. Dear God.
No, not November, fellas. Semen retention, 0 to 60 days.
Social anxiety, urges, depression, constant transition, flatline. Oh, very struggly. But 60 to 120 days, you get more confident, more energy, stabilizing flatline. And when you reach like a few months, you have a god complex. You have no urges. You're hygienic, creative, intelligent, wealthier. You just make money randomly for an odd master by tooting. You have opinions all of a sudden, and you're happy. Wow, it's a complete transition. It's like it changes your DNA. But you can change it back with a potato, so it's fine.
A better look at what God put in place and where everything is in this world he created. Don't be fooled into NASA or books that you've read over the years. I was once like you, but then I found out the truth. It's only here on Facebook. The true biblical descriptions of the earth. Waters below firmament window.
There are windows in the sky?
Alright, heavens, waters above, Polaris stars, window of the firmament, moon, Antarctica, they're just randomly floating there somehow. Sun is, oh, the sun and the moon are the same height? Alright, that's cool. Oh, there's also a hell down here, shoal pillars. Wow, this is kind of, wow, very nice. Watching naughties turns men gay. The male brain wasn't designed to see that much pee-pee. Once pee-pee equals shock.
Oh no, it's the agenda or whatever. I don't freaking know anymore.
Cancer is trying to heal, not kill.
This is so bad.
A cancerous tumor is basically a bag the human body creates to create toxins and contaminating the bloodstream. Blah blah blah, BS, BS. If I decided anything in the world, everything will go to real fast. I have not a brain. The earth is flat, stationary, and enclosed. Exactly the way the Bible says it. Exactly the way God created it to be. God is real, game over. The globe, the foundation for evolution, the Big Bang, atheism, aliens, speeding, paganism, and the occult, the New World Order, and satanic world control. The flat earth described in the Bible validates the Bible, scientifically proven.
What? Okay.
Points to God to create both Satan's deceptions wide open. Now do you see why they are lying? Because I wrote very objectively non-biased things in a Facebook meme. Not got him. Take that, atheist.
Humans cannot get sick, they can only get acidic. It's a sliding scale, everything else is garbage. You know those powders you can mix in water when your tummy is being a little quaky and acidic? Just drink a crap ton of that and you'll never be sick. Confirmed by Facebook. Have you ever suddenly heard a high-pitched ringing in your ears? This is considered by many to be a spiritual download, where one is receiving information from higher realms. Doing a download, you are obtaining higher information, guidance, and light codes, activating parts of your DNA. The sounds are a way of alerting you and tapping into your consciousness. When you hear this, you are being blessed from another realm.
Beep! Oh, hello, God. You suck! I have been spiritually upgraded.
Anti-vaxxer is not the insult y'all think it is. but it is, Courtney.
It was never about safety, it's always been about control. Now, who's a good boy? Those are tools you put on your face or dogs' faces for very different reasons. One is to avoid biting things, the other one is to avoid breathing things. So it's not really the same thing, no.
Atheist fairy tale. Once upon a time, there was a fish that really wanted to walk on land. So over a long time, it grew legs and lungs for no apparent reason and walked out of the water. Then when this fish became human, it made a computer. The fish lived happily ever after.
Is this just a fish on Twitter trying to really cover up its tracks?
My great-grandmother said her mother used to do this. When she died, she didn't have a gray hair. Teabagging
your hair, that means something else nowadays.
Blonde, chamomile, red, rube boys, brunette, black. Once a week, steep 2 tea bags in 2 cups of boiling water for 10 minutes. Scrub your hair, or she probably used like a hair dye or something maybe, or your freaking mother is just drunk, but I don't know.
Alternative health cranks explaining how their remedies work. Vibration, frequency, quantum energy, random BS, go!
Frequencies. This removes pain, removes freaking does all, the repairs DNA, heals relationship. Yeah, you can just listen to beep.
Oh, honey, I love you again. Wow, why did we ever fight? This tinnitus has given me a spiritual download, and now I know better. Friend's parents-in-law got jabbed, and next day their perfectly healthy dog started having seizures.
Oh, that's not good. Maybe he's trying to sterilize the whole planet, animals included, so we can feed you his GMO or crappy 3D printed meat.
3D printed meat sounds kinda neat though, not gonna lie. And about the dog, ooh, it's almost as the two are completely unrelated. Wow. Well, laddies, lads, and lassos, I hope you enjoyed suffering through this absolute nightmare with me, and I hope that you learned a lot about nothing. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care, you beautiful bean. Mwah.